Haven't had too many matches since getting back from the major. Definitely not too many in Premier. IM gets that initial kill off balcony. Lackey does get the trade. Lackey continuing to lead Entropiq towards the site here. Bomb has been planted. Entropiq still the one-man advantage. Lackey with another Glock headshot down CT spawn stairs. Isaac good for the trade. Isaac looking for at least one more here. He's being pushed back into CT spawn. Still downs Island. It's a 2v2 scenario. That bomb is ticking. Crowd on the peak from default boxes takes out one and gives it that last Glock headshot onto IM. Zero able to just barely see through that smoke. Takes out Crowd. Looking for more. Almost lines up the collat. Able to headshot Nickelback before Lackey gets the trade. Still a one-man advantage here for GamerLegion. And Arrow with that scout coming up with a huge pick from backside. Lackey down. Side anyways. Island might get pushed here at the last second, saving his weapon, not a guarantee, and indeed he does get forced, upgrading to P250s. Air gonna get that first pick at middle. That's gonna be the cue for Entropiq to run out of Palace. Nickelback rushing the back at the site. Zero takes out both him and Forrester, and Zero switching to his sidearm, gonna headshot Island right next to default boxes, and 110 players in the server still alive here. Oh, that's changed. Island with a nice pick over in middle. Era Zero on stairs, able to, almost lined up too. Does get that initial headshot onto Lackey. Nickelback trades back, but IM good for the trade +1 on the response there from stairs. Forrester, meanwhile, gonna peek out of the end of Palace. Lands bomb planted. Island getting damaged from the flank angle though, and actually finished off from jungle by Rusty. Rusty, see if he's even able to save this off. Looks like time will be expiring, and he's not being pushed by Rusty. Nickelback trying to get that trade, but Zero not making the peek towards Sandwich. Island tagged low by Tetris. Crad and Nickel each able to get a deal headshot there towards the A site. But not quite doing as much damage as he'd like. Nickelback, meanwhile, still lurking back Palace with Island. They do get the bomb down at the A site after that one dig out of Palace. IM though gets redemption onto Island on CT spawn stairs. We're left with a 2-on-2 scenario, but Isaac with a nice headshot, or a nice spam kill I should say, coming out of jungle towards connector there. And IM hops immediately on the defuse. Crowd 9 rank in the world currently are being outdone by GamerLegion on Mirage. There is a quick trade there to open up the round at middle. Another pick goes out at the A site defensively from GamerLegion. Rusty able to take out one more with a nade towards A ramp. Era on the peak from jungle drops another in front of Sandwich. Lackey and Nickel both get trades back towards jungle. The bomb is still down, and in view of both of these remaining CTs, Lackey brings it to a 1v1 after headshotting Isaac at the top of CT spawn stairs, but I am able to get that. Lackey tagged down to just a single HP here at the top of mid, but he's still able to finish off Era. IM at the same time gets the nade out of connector. Have to get one of these picks on the A side very soon. It's actually going to be Island getting that kill towards ladder room onto Rusty. Zero right here on A ramp, and as the smoke dissipates, he lines up two, and it's tragedy for Entropiq once, and he's lucky to even be able to do that right now. GamerLegion, once what they could, they've got an op and a scout still, but I am able to get that initial pick so far back off Cat that was basically towards the T spawn side ramp there. I am able to pick up 3 more from top mid with the AK-47. Looks for the ace, and he gets it. I am with that series. Entropiq will be on a full buy once more, but it's Era drawing first blood top mid. Downs Island with the AWP from window, and Era on the repeat downs another. That's Nickel who falls, and it's an... Looks like Entropiq still does want to go for this. Lackey able to get the pick onto CT spawn stairs. Era down to get a pick there on connector. Isaac from back of the halls does take down Crowd, and Rusty able to line up 2 there. The remaining 2 coming up. Entropiq is going to be on a semi-buy with upgraded pistols this round. And Era again drawing first blood, this time from stairs to A ramp. Nickelback and Crowd is still combining for Entropiq. Nickelback and I am going to have to come up with some kills there at the B site. They do. They have Rusty there as well. Rusty able to headshot Nickel, and there's only 2 left at B. Excuse me, Crowd Already rotated back from cat to jungle. He's the final player remaining now. But Zero watching that flank angle, able to hit that Forster leading the way onto the A side, able to kill Zero in sight. Yeah, moving up from stairs, takes out Forster, excuse me, by Hazard Box. Headshot IM at stairs. Still 3 more GamerLegion players to deal with here. Nickelback able to get one more pick towards jungle. That's off an AK. Dropping out of halls to sight, but Rusty able to finish him off while he was still partially blind there. So the headshot Forrester and Hell. Nickelback good for the trade after rushing down ladder, or peeking down ladder, I should say. Ramp, bomb is down. Island able to step through that smoke after it starts dissipating in connector, though. Gets redemption onto IM. It's a 1-man advantage still for GL. Isaac taking out Crad in the back of the A side, and suddenly it's only Island. His save is 5-5-2 now. Did still have enough money for a full buy, so 4 AKs being bought in addition to that 5-5-2 being retained, but IM top mid drops 2 with the A1F. The bomb. Still left in a rough scenario here. Isaac able to kill Nickelback partially through that smoke at the back of B halls. With going for this one, he jumps through window, gets the headshot into murder window, but Rusty takes out his teammate and connector, and Rusty able to hit that final headshot on the Forester as well in jungle. Isaac on the cap peak does down Crad and connector. IM in jungle gets that initial kill onto Lackey. Excuse me, Rusty in jungle takes down Nickelback, but Lackey on the A side as well. Isaac good for that final headshot on Cat, and Gamer's already out tunnel, or excuse me, out halls. GamerLegion able to get that initial kill, but 2 trades go out defensively. Rusty able to respond with a PT-50 headshot on Lackey, bringing this to a 3-on-3, but Era able to finish off Forrester at one of the front columns there. Not good news for Entropiq. This was a must-win pistol round for Entropiq, but it's going to be Arrow with 2 Glock headshots into market. Not something that I would have predicted coming into this match today. Era and IM do get do combine for a couple more offensive hits here at both sides. Lackey on the peak catwalk towards mid. Zero down brings us to a tier market. Should be able to get that flank kill onto Island. He does with the MAC-10. 1-man advantage here for GamerLegion. Bomb not planted quite yet though. Isaac now bringing the C4 to the B side from Halls. Lackey spots him, does tag him down to 57. They're gonna finish off Lackey on catwalk. Crad left all alone here in market with the game on the line. He's finished off by IM with that MAC-10 once again. Sit there on Mirage. See if Entropiq can bounce back. Island gets things rolling despite being partially blind. Headshots Rusty, back alley Lackey able to get a headshot top ramp. Trade goes out, but Island able to trade back just behind default boxes. Isaac meanwhile getting picked off on the flank. Arrow will finally as well. Rusty spotted at least one there on that initial peek from first container. Crad able to take out 2 there at the B side. Lackey backing him up for another headshot there onto tags Crad, literally finishes him off, but Island good for that final. I am on the peak from top mid, downs 2 at lower ramp. That's a big play for Lackey making his way onto the B side. C4 not with him, does get the initial kill. But Rusty able to trade him out with that HE nade to first container. GamerLegion with the 2-man advantage. Crod and Island still going for that 1A ramp, but Zero able to take out them both. Live play resuming. Entropiq did have enough money for another full buy, and it's Island getting that initial op pick halfway up the A ramp. Despite being partially blind there, Forrest pushing through that smoke. Lower ramp, able to take out Era. Looking for that second kill onto Zero. Nickelback backs him up to take down Zero with the AK-47. That's going to leave only Rusty and Isaac remaining here for game. Era with that AWP top of ramp ledge. Era going to be spotted by Forrester, who hits the late headshot partially through the smoke there. Able to get that initial. Isaac does get a late kill there defensively from first container. Nickel looking for that trade, can't find it. GamerLegion just trying to save those rifles now. Nickelback does get that late kill onto Isaac. Rusty able to trade back. Nickelback able to take down Zero early top of ramp. Second kill goes out onto Era. Just trying to dish it right back here. And map 2, I am lurking at the bottom of B stairs. Late kills might go out, but it's actually Forrester leading the way on the A side. Initial headshot goes out. Era able to trade out behind default with a P250. Nice headshot from him. I am able to guard the site with a nice 1. Zero does catch Crod lurking at top mid, registers that kill, but Nickelback over the A side trades back +1, bringing us to a 2-on-2. Elian still has that op in hand, but Isaac gonna take him out after he's not able with only 11 HP remaining. Nickelback on the peak from sandbags, headshots Isaac past default boxes. Zero good for the trade. Able to get 2 there. Top B stairs make that 3 kills for Rusty. There was bottom of B stairs. It's only Crad and Forrester remaining. I am Rusty able to get that final kill onto the B side. Elian able to get that. From ladder, but not able to get a kill there. Crad able to react in time to land the AK-47 headshot. Isaac does get the trade there a couple seconds later from the bottom of ladder. Entropiq now making their way on to B with all 3 remaining players. It is a 3-on-3, still less than 45 seconds remaining. IM takes out Lackey from power box. Bomb still not planted. Elian does trade back +1, and Nickelback gets that final AK-47 headshot onto IM at the back of the B side. Entropiq I am from the top of ramp ledge. The A side, Entropiq advancing towards site. Lackey takes out IM back site. Zero meanwhile takes down Elian and that AWP there by Yellow Tarp. Isaac still on the lurk back side, takes down Crad, brings us to a 2-on-2. Bomb has been planted now. Isaac gets 1 more kill from backside. Lackey on the initial peak. Headshot Isaac and takes down Rusty with a headshot as well as he's falling back. They're on the right track to take this to a 3rd map, but it's still not into the second half yet, so we'll see if GL. Second pick has gone out upper mid. Lackey downs Isaac in the B lobby. Crad able to trade back onto Rusty. Entropiq still advancing there onto the B side. Bomb planted by Crad. Nickelback able to kill Zero on the flank there. I am still going for this one, advancing past default. Crad has spotted him from the front of side. Crad good for that final AK-47 headshot of the round. Mirage Nickelback on the early aggressive peek into B lobby does hit that initial headshot onto Isaac. Meanwhile, over at A ramp, ESEA gets things rolling for GL. Lands a P250 headshot. Elian down early. IM with the P250 at upper mid boost box takes down Crap. ESEA on the rotate through T mid does take out Nickelback. Forrester, meanwhile, peeking A ramp. Does headshot ESEA there in lower mid. That's going to be the cue for GamerLegion to send all three players towards the B side. They do have the one-man advantage. Zero entering sight. Lands the Glock headshot on the E-box. Lackey down. Zero able to... Crad and Nickelback combining for 2 kills there. At upper mid, no trades go out, and so far the force working out for Entropiq. Lackey able to get another kill there. At lower mid, trade goes out. ESEA drops 1 from boost box. Make that 2 kills from ESEA from boost. Lackey does take out his teammate Isaac, and it's only ESEA remaining. He's finished off by Elian with the USP. GamerLegion still with his upgraded pistol, but this time it's from a force. Forrester and Crad do get those initial 2 kills. Trades. Forrester makes the peek from the A site. Rusty down just past the top of A ramp. ESEA and Isaac, the only 2 remaining here for GL, both with very low HP. But despite Isaac only at 5 HP, hits the Tech 9 headshot at back alley. Nickelback down. Should be able to get this plant down. He's already behind default boxes and does get it down with just under 1 second remaining. But Forrester and Lackey able to finish off both him and ESEA there. I am lurking towards Yellow Tarp. Does get the headshot onto Forrester up near back alley. Trade goes out, but Rusty able to trade back +1. And suddenly it's only Lackey remaining now, actually, as Zero takes out Nickelback at top mid. Quite out of this one yet, folks. Lackey does get it. Rusty. Lackey with a beautiful 1D. From default towards B stairs. Trade eventually goes out a couple seconds later on behalf of IM. Rusty able to get 1 more kill there into the B side. Crad and Nickel able to trade back. Crad gets 2 with the CZ actually. And it's only Rusty remaining here at first container with the Galil. Makes the peek towards default. Downs Crad. Left in a 1v1 here. Forrester making his way towards E-box. Finds Rusty out in the open at the back of the B side. Forrester from Entropiq as they got at least somewhat redemption from map 1. Crad, meanwhile, gets things rolling for Entropiq. Drops 2 through Squeaky. Forrester backs him up from HUD, dropping a third. Zero and Rusty able to trade back. It's only Rusty and Zero remaining. Rusty able to down Nickelback in the center of the A site. Zero backs him up to get another headshot in heaven, and suddenly it's only Elian remaining here. Back calls to caution door, trying to stop this plant if possible. Spots Zero, but not able to take care of Rusty there off to the side. All 5 GL players lurking outside. Nickelback able to get that initial stop with the 5-7 from Secret Stairs, but I am good for the immediate trade. We're left in a 4-on. IM does take out Elian on double door stairs. Lackey still lurking in vents, but he's tagged down to 10 HP. Molly toss behind him, but it's going to be IM with that Galil finishing him off in vents. Crad and Forcer, the only 2 CTs here. Zero and Isaac making their way out double doors, but Forrester going to stop both of them with the MP9. Both headshots as well. Forrester looking for some more action. Tags ESEA low, but Crowd on the flank angle going to finish off ESEA. I am able to trade back there from control stairs. I am going straight for that C4 plant now. And he does get it planted, left in a 1v1. He knows Crowd's location now. Crowd opening those double doors, and Crowd almost getting that kill. To acquire a rifle or 2 here. Forster does kill Zero initially on the inner push. Elian and Crad combining for 2 more kills inside, but Isaac trades back to get 3 with the MAC-10. Rusty backs him up for a little pick inside as well, and Rusty can get that final Molotov kill up in heaven. Less than 55 seconds remaining now. GL making their move from caution. Lackey gets the initial stop. Trade goes out. ESEA's over there at double doors lower. Still 1 minute advantage for Entropiq, but not anymore. Isaac with a nice headshot there towards lower. Ramp Forster on the peak towards site. Does kill Era in the B site. Isaac looking for redemption. Finds it despite getting tagged down to 9 HP. We're left in a 2-on-2. Nickelback finish him off quickly here. He cannot. Nickelback caught with a nade out. Isaac makes him pay. IM gets that GamerLegion only 3 in the 8 on Nuke recently. Even though they do have a good winning percentage for pistol rounds on Nuke. 0, meanwhile, gets things rolling outside. Rusty gets a pick outside as well. Trades do go out, so we're left. 0 with a nice pick in lobby towards the entrance. Squeaky. That's a bit of a heartbreaker for Elian that he couldn't finish him off. Rusty takes out Lackey and Ramp Room. Elian does get redemption onto Isaac. Russian door opens the door. Narrowly misses that kill on to 0, but 0 with that late peek. Elian with a beautiful op kill outside through the smoke. He felt Russian door is open. Elian missing that initial shot from control, but doesn't miss twice. Rusty down. Isaac Nair good for both of those trades at the B site. Plant is not down yet. Isaac down in front of double doors, and directly after the plant, those final kills go out defensively. Into lobby, drops 2 with the AK-47. Isaac does get a trade. Era able to take out Crad just past Squeaky as well with the Tech 9. Elian does get redemption on towards Hell. He could make his way up towards Heaven as well. Era at default. Silo inside does take down Elian close range with that A1S headshot. Bomb still downed in Hut. Rusty does complete that flank up to Heaven. Lackey gonna get popped in the back of the dome. So there's only Nickelback remaining there. Outside, Squeaky does take out Era. Has Rusty's wrap around. About to make contact. It's Nickelback crouching, who's more prepared for the contact. From the back of garage. Elian good for another op headshot outside this time. GamerLegion just on upgraded pistols this round. They lose 2 more at Ramp Room. Lackey looking for that final kill with the MP9. He gets it. Nice little hat trick there from Lackey. Molotovs and utility being exchanged at the A site and Hut. Forrest on the aggressive peak from Hut does down 0 in lobby. Things have gone quiet with 45 seconds in the round. Rusty about to change that. Headshots Crad top of Hut despite getting tagged down to 15. So they can open things up for a potential plan. I am going to be the man to do it. Drops 2 from the flank at Heaven. The second kill was technically a trade there. Does take out 1 more there late in lobby, but Era good for that. Era leading the A rush out. Hut drops 1, but Nickelback and Crad combining for 3 kills. IM and Isaac do trade back. That frees up Isaac for the plant. Rusty watching the flank there from Hut, but Elian still with an incredible quick scope close range as he moves into Hut. That hears those footsteps on site. Does catch Elian with his knife out. Lands the headshot and takes out Lackey as well on the peak towards Hut. Might find it in the form of a flank here. Nickelback flanking lobby. He's got options. Downs 1 with the deagle. Crad able to get that initial kill out of Mini. No trade goes out. GamerLegion still with 3 players here outside. 1 lurker towards vending machines as well. Rusty able to hit that headshot as Crad repeaks from Mini, bringing us to a 4-on-4. Off the clock here. Less than 20 seconds remaining now. They're pushing on to B. Elian stops 2 at lower with the A1S. Rusty does headshot Nickelback there on the... Zero does take out 1 more at lower. Trade goes out. It's only Rusty remaining here in dark corner. 1v2. He hears the defuse. It's a fake and almost gets the collat on the peak. Nice try from Rusty on the MAC-10. GL advancing towards outside. That's 2 in garage, 3 in garage now. 0 with a nice headshot there into Mini. Crad down most of the time. I did cast a couple games of the major there on the co-streams, but yeah, due to me not having the sound up for a lot of those matches, I didn't catch how Elian or Elian or Eli, or however you want to pronounce him, is officially pronounced. Isaac and Era do get another nice 2 kills there inside late. 0 able to finish off Forrester. Rusty and Era combining for 2 kills there towards ramp. Lackey somehow survived falling to lower, but Isaac and Era good for 2 more kills there at both sides. That's going to leave only Elian or Elian or Eli remaining here with a scout. He's tagged down to 18 HP at the A site, but lands an impressive scout shot there. Elian, Eli, Elaine, aka Elian, aka Eli, does get that initial scout tag outside onto Era, but the first kill is registered by 0 at the A site. Lackey down, trade does not go out. Forrester and Eli do combine for 2 more kills there at the A side, and outside trade goes out onto IM into big garage, but Crad able to trade back from the A side. Rusty responds with some suppressive fire through that smoke. Isaac with a nice, but ultimately Nickel walking into Rusty's crosshairs there. Just second half officially underway. Forrester gets things rolling with a nice molly there. Rusty Entropiq making their way onto the A side now. Lackey good for that initial headshot on 0. Headshots Era in heaven as well. Rusty's been spotted in Mini. Forrester taking cover by main vet. Rusty rotating in through Mini. Does line up 2 for the collat. 1 close range, 1 at default. Forrester and Nickel able to trade back. Both Glock headshots from that. Rusty able to finish off Forrester there, and Squeaky with the MP9. No trade goes out. Rusty is rotated back to secret stairs. Takes out Elian top of stairs there with the MP9. Crad almost in position to get the trade, but he'll fall to Rusty in secret as well. Lackey and Nickelback, the final 2 remaining here for Entropiq. Way too far from that C4. Lackey does get 1 more towards vending. I am still on the hunt here late. He'll be taken down by with the push outside. Hits the MP9 headshot towards T side boxes. Elian good for the quick. 0 closed the Squeaky right before that initial peek went out. Crowd was still flanking heaven, but I am watching that flank down. Tim and Elian inside eventually succumbs to Forrester's MP9 on that peek out of hut entrance, but 0 good for the trade there from the A site with the FAMAS. Forrester with a nice kill there onto Rusty and Lobby. Rusty got a bit over aggressive. No trade went out, but IM does get some redemption there. Downs Elian and bending on the peak from hut. IM good for another kill there. Headshot lands. Lobby entrance. Nickel does kill 1 over by ramp, but ramp now trying to make his way towards that C4 if he's gonna get flanked from double doors at Lord Isaac. Good for that. Flashes and mollies being tossed inside by Entropiq, but it's just a distraction there. Now moving towards ramp where 0 downs 2 of them. Elian does trade out with a nice 1D onto 0, but Elian tagged all the way down to 11 HP in that exchange. Lackey watching that flank angle from bending to hut, downs 1. Era looking to trade out, and he does, and it's all up to Elian here with 11 HP. His chances of pulling this round off are not high. Almost catches Era off guard, but Era reacts in time to land that last AK-47 headshot.